guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Before I explain about what's the topic that I want to explain you, let me introduce myself. My name is Lisa Meylisa Damanik. The ID number is 2007051113 from English Literature of University of North Sumatra. Okay, in this occasion, I will talk about forensic linguistics. Okay, I think some of you know about this topic and some of you also don't know about it. So I will explain it to all of you guys. Okay, the first we talk about definition of forensic linguistics. Forensic linguistics is a branch of linguistics that analyzes and searches the language used as a tool of evidence in the judiciary and the legal field such as criminal law, civil law, constitutional law, customary law, environmental law, and the others. Okay, so I will give you a case that related to forensic linguistics. The title is Defamation Case of Yogyakarta. I think some of you know about this case because this case happened in 2014, and this is done considering that defamation on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, pet, blogs, and others is a case that often occurs recently with perpetrators ranging from ordinary people to officials. Okay, the next is in the Electronic Information and Transactions Law UUITE number 11 of 2008, Article 27, Paragraph 3. It is stated everyone institutionally and without rights distributes and or transmits and or makes electronic information and or electronic documents accessible that have a charge of insulting and or defamation is an act against the law. It means that anyone who intentionally sends a message containing elements of insult and or defamation through electronic media so that it can be accessed by many people in an act against the law. So I will discuss this case. So this case came from Florence Siombing, who posted on social media page. The case of Florence Siombing FS Lingual Data is one of forensic linguistic study data. And the following is complete data uploaded on FS page www.tribunenews.com. And I had already taken two pictures about Florence in Google, so you can look this picture. In both of the picture, it is a status Florence in pet. Okay, now we will analyze this case. We can analyze based on lexical semantic, grammatical semantics, and pragmatic. The lexical semantic is one of the branches of semantic, and it is the study the meaning of the word independently without linking the position of the word in the sentence. And the grammatical semantic is namely semantics that studies the meaning of phrases, clauses, and sentences. Okay, let me discuss one by one. The first picture, you can look this picture. Based on lexical semantics, in this picture, the word written by FS is still related to Jogja, namely the word boring in bahasa membosankan. The meaning of the word boring in KBBI is to cause or make bored, drop, and the word suck is also found in the FS post. So from lexical analysis, it is very clear that the two words have negative and long meaning. Next, we talk about picture number 2. Based on lexical semantics, in the picture number 2, I have some points. The first is the words in the FS page are poor and stupid. The word is written with a capital letter for emphasis, and the word poor in the Big Indonesian Dictionary has a lexical meaning. It is no possessions, all in need, or very low income. And the second is stupid. In the weak Indonesian dictionary, the word stupid means very stupid. And same like picture 1, from lexical analysis, it is very clear that the two words have negative and long meanings. And based on grammatical semantics, the phrase uncultured is formed from two words, namely not and uncultured. And thus the phrase means that it has not a culture and doesn't have an advanced mind and intellect from big Indonesian dictionary. And in addition, the speech poor, stupid, uncultured Jogja is an equivalent compound sentence. The sentence comes from three sentences, namely poor Jogja, stupid Jogja, and uncultured Jogja. The three sentences have the same subject, namely Jogja. And as we know, Jogja is a capital city of special region of Yogyakarta. So the words poor and stupid as well as the phrase uncultured are applied to all people of Yogyakarta and leaders of the province. Okay, so based on grammatical and lexical semantics, FS utterance means the people and leaders of Yogyakarta are people and leaders who are very stupid and ignorant and have no culture and have no advanced mind and intellect. Okay, next we analyze is carried with a pragmatic approach. Okay. In data, FS word, Jogja is poor, stupid, and uncultured. Jakarta until Bandung friends don't want to live in Jogja. Based on the context, what FS attack was Jogja. To Jogja, FS said poor and stupid and uncultured. And based on the theory of speech, X, early 1965, what FS speaks is an expressive illocutionary speech act. FS expressed her disappointment and anger to Jogja. And even according to head of public relations of Yogyakarta Police AKBP Ani Pujastuti, FS speech was a provocative expressive speech. And the next thing is FS speech, which reads friends from Jakarta until Bandung don't want to live in Jogja, which is a directive speech act in the form of invitation. And through this story, FS invites and provocates her friends who live in Jakarta and Bandung not to live in Yogyakarta. Okay, so based on the analysis of lexical and semantics, grammatical and speech act theory, FS speech is a speech that contains defamation, and the final result of this case was that the judge in Yogyakarta was sentenced to 2 months in prison with a probationary period of 6 months and was obligated to pay a fine of 10 million rupees with a supplementary 1 month in prison. Okay, the conclusion. I have some conclusion. The first is from the lexical semantics analysis, it is found that the actual meaning of the word is separated from the context of the sentence and the context of discourse. And the second is from the grammatical analysis, it is found that the meaning of the words has a grammatical meaning which is influenced by the context of the sentence and the context of discourse, so that it can be found the meaning of utterance that is intended to insult, defame, and or discredit one's good name or not. And based on the analysis, the reported party can be convicted of violating the ITE Law Number 11 of 2008 and especially Article 27, Paragraph 3 or not. And the last is from pragmatic semantics, especially which speech arc theory, it was found that expressive illocutionary speech arc and provocative directives in FS speech result is in FS being reported to the police. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thanks for attention. See you next time and goodbye. Bye bye. Have a nice day.